Good morning, students. Welcome back to RV online classes. Today I am going to teach you the lesson, the bird's eye. Before I am starting the lesson, I want to say you about something about the Mahabharata. Here in the Mahabharata, the king Pandu and Kunti, they are having 5 sons. They are known as Pandavas. First one Yudhishthira, second one Bhimasena, third one Arjuna, fourth one Nakula, fifth one Sahadeva. And next Kauravas, they are 100 in numbers. And the elder one is Duryodhana, next one is Dushyasana. So like this 100 members are there. And uh, when they become princes, they started a battle that is known as Kurukshetra. And in this story, what we are going to lead today, in this story, when we are come to know about that the Pandavas and Kauravas, when they are young and they are learning the archery in Gurukul, that is in Dronacharya, the Acharya is Dronacharya. Here, first I want to read the lesson. Long, long ago, when the Pandavas and the Kauravas were young boys, they learnt archery from Guru Dronacharya. One day, the Acharya arranged a shooting demonstration as a test of his dispels skills. Parents and visitors all gathered to see how the princes were learning the skill. I wonder what the test will be. I hope it will begin soon. Now Dronacharya is saying, listen, princess, on the left branch of that tree, you can see a wooden bird. You have to stand on this line in front of you and shoot the eye of the bird with this bow and arrow. Are you ready? Then all says, yes, Guruji, we are ready. Now, Acharya is calling Yudhishthira. Good, Yudhishthira, you step forward fast. Yudhishthira stood on the line, took up the bow and arrow and aimed. Now, he is ready. Sir, may I shoot? The Acharya scrutinized the position in which Yudhishthira was standing, holding the bow. Now, Acharya is asking, Yudhishthira, can you see me? Now, Yudhishthira says, yes, teacher, I see you clearly. Then Acharya says, Yudhishthira, put down the bow and go back. You can't hit the bird. Then it was Bhimasena's turn. He came forward, lifted up the bow and took aim. Now Acharya asks Bhima, can you see the visitors on either side? Now Bhima says, yes sir, I can see them all, though not very clearly. Now Acharya says, Bhima, go back. You can't shoot the bird. Bhimasena was puzzled, but he put down his bow and arrow and turned to his place. Next, Duryodhana came forward and took up the bow. He aimed at the bird and then turned towards the Acharya. Acharya, may I shoot? Duryodhana asks, Acharya, may I shoot? Don't. It will be a waste of time. Go back to your place. Acharya says, don't. It will be a waste of time. Go back to your place. One by one, all the princes came forward and prepared to shoot. The Acharya would ask them a question, listen to the answer, and send them back. Everyone was surprised. The Acharya is very strict. He is not satisfied with anyone. Will even a single student be able to please him? All the wisdom talking. The Acharya is very strict. He is not satisfied with anyone. Will even a single student be able to please him? At last, it was Arjuna's turn to aim. He came forward, stood at the line, and fixed the arrow to the bow. Now Acharya is asking, Arjuna, are you ready to shoot? Now Arjuna replies, yes sir, I am ready. Then Acharya asks, do you see me? Then Arjuna replies, no sir. Acharya, do you see the tree branches on which the bird is placed? Now that Arjuna replies, no sir. Next Acharya asks, but? Now Arjuna says, no sir. Now Acharya asks, Arjuna, what do you see? Now Arjuna replies, I see the eye of the bird which has to be shot. Then Acharya says, good, Arjuna, shoot. Arjuna pulled the string of the bow taut until it touched his ear and shoot. The arrow flew forward in a straight line without wavering and hit the eye of the bird. Here, this is the lesson. And now I want to explain. Long ago, when the Pandavas and Kauravas were young boys, they learnt archery from Guru Dronacharya. Here he is Dronacharya, and here these are the young Kauravas and Pandavas. One day the Acharya arranged a shooting demonstration as a test. Do you know what is meant by archery? Here. Archery. Demonstration as a test of his dispels. Dispels means people dispel means people who follows an important person and their teaching Dispersed means the people who follows an important person and their teaching. skills. Parents and visitors all gathered to see how the princes were learning the skills. Here they had shown the picture. Here the visitors are sitting and here the students are standing, and here Acharya. Acharya means your teacher who teaches is known as Acharya. Now the Acharya is speaking, Dronacharya. Here, Acharya's name is Dronacharya. Listen, princess, on the left branch of that tree, you can see a wooden bird. You have to stand on this line in front of you and shoot the eye of the bird with this bow and arrow. Are you ready? Now this Acharya is saying that you must stand at the mark, and in front of you there is a tree, and that tree the one bird is sitting. You must shoot the eye of that bird, not whole bird. Here you must shoot the eye of that bird. Then all said, yes, Guruji, we are ready. They are said, yes, Guruji, we are ready. Then here, this is known as bow, and this is known as arrow. This is known as arrow. Now says, good Yudhishthira, good Yudhishthira. Yudhishthira is the eldest of the Pandavas, and he is Yudhishthira, you step forward first. Now that Acharya is calling Yudhishthira, and what he is saying, first you step forward. Yudhishthira stood on the line to up the bow and arrow and aimed. Now here, this is the mark. Here he is stepping, and he is aiming to that bird's eye. Now he is asking, Yudhishthira is asking, may I, sir, may I shoot? Now that Yudhishthira is asking, may I shoot? Then what the Acharya is saying? The Acharya scrutinized the position in which Yudhishthira was standing holding the bow. Scrutinized means something you examine it very carefully. Scrutinized means something you examine it very carefully. Scrutinized means examine very carefully. He is watching how he is standing and what he is doing. Now Acharya asks here. Here Acharya asks, Yudhishthira, can you see me? That Acharya is asking, can you see me? Then Yudhishthira says, yes, I can see you clearly. Here Acharya, whether you are seeing me, then Yudhishthira said, yes, I can see you clearly. Then that Acharya says, Yudhishthira, put down that bow and go back. You cannot hit the bird. Acharya says, then you put the bow down and go back to your place. Then it was Bhimasena's turn. Now first Yudhishthira completed. Next one, Bhimasena. Bhimasena turn. He came forward, lifted the bow and took aim. Now the eye is here. Now Acharya, Bhima, can you see the visitors on either side? Now that Acharya asks, can you see the visitors who came to watch that demonstration? They are known as the visitors here, and he is asking whether you are able to see that visitors at either side. Then the Bhimasena says, yes sir, yes, sir, I can see them all, though not very clearly. I can see, but not clearly. The Acharya asks, can you able to see the visitors? Then Bhimasena said, yes, I can, but not clearly. Then the Acharya says, Bhima, go back. You cannot shoot the bird. Then the Acharya says, no, you go back. You can't shoot the bird, so you go back. Bhimasena was puzzled. Puzzled means confused. Puzzled means confused. Puzzled. Puzzled means confused. But he put down his bow and arrow and turned to his place. He went back to his place. Next, Duryodhana came forward and took up the bow. He aimed at the bird and then turned towards the Acharya. Here he is Duryodhana, and he came up to the mark and he is aiming at the bird. He is aiming at the bird. Now he is asking to Acharya, may I shoot? May I shoot? Now Acharya says, don't, it will be waste of the time. Now he is saying, don't, it is the waste of the time. Go back to your place. Now he is saying, don't waste the time, you go back to your place. One by one came and they are aiming at the bird here. One by one, all the princes came forward and prepared to shoot. The Acharya would ask them a question. Now he is asking the question and listen the answer and send them back. Everyone was surprised. All are get surprised. The princes as well as the visitors and parents all are get surprised because why? Why no one is shooting and all are coming back. Here the Acharya, all the visitors and parents are talking. The Acharya is very strict. Here all are talking. The Acharya is very strict. He is not satisfied with anyone. He is not satisfied with anyone. Will even a single student be able to please him? No one is satisfying the Acharya. At last it was Arjuna's turn. Now it is Arjuna's turn to aim. He came forward, stood at the line and fixed the arrow at the bow. Here he is Acharya and he is Arjuna. He is aiming the bird. He is aiming the bird. Now, Acharya is asking, Arjuna, are you ready to shoot? Now, Acharya is asking, are you ready to shoot? Then Arjuna replies, yes sir, I am ready. Yes sir, I am ready. And next, Acharya asks, do you see me? Do you see me? Then Arjuna replies, no sir, I am not able to see you. Then Acharya asks, do you see the tree? Do you see the tree and the branches on which the bird is placed? Now that Acharya is asking to Arjuna, do you able to see the tree and branches of the tree, the bird which is sitting upon that tree? Then Arjuna says, no sir. Arjuna says, no sir. Then Acharya asks, do you see the bird? Now the Acharya asks, do you see the bird? Line. The arrow flew in a straight line without wavering. Without wavering means move in an unsteady way and hit the eye of the bird. Here they had given that arrow hit the eye of this bird and he get success. This is the lesson. The words, and here we can come to know that concentration is very important because all get not passing the test which is kept for the princess. Arjuna only get that success because he is having the concentration on that eyes of that bird. He is not concentrated the tree, he is not concentrated upon that bird, he is concentrated upon that eye of that bird, which one he want to shoot. I hope you understood this lesson. Thank you. Have a nice day.